Hi, let's start with the next part of the chapter, balanced diet. I've mentioned the link of the previous parts in the description box. So if you haven't already checked, check those too. Requirements of the type and amount of nutrients in a diet may vary according to which of these options. Before we answer this, let's understand what is a balanced diet. So, a balanced diet is a diet consisting of a variety of different types of food and providing adequate amounts of the nutrients which are necessary for good health, right? Now, let's see the factors on which the type and amount of nutrients in a diet depend. Age, do you think nutrients or nutrition depends on age? Well, of course, yes. Teenagers are like growth rockets, needing extra protein and calcium to fuel their sky high adventures, while seniors might need a boost of vitamin D and calcium to keep their bones doing cha cha well into the golden years. What do you think? Let's go to our next factor, gender. Hmm. We talk about gender equality all the time, but does it apply to our dietary needs also? Well, no. Dietary needs can vary based on gender due to differences in body composition, hormonal profiles, and physiological functions. Guess who needs more calories? Men, of course. Men generally require more calories and certain nutrients like protein due to more muscle mass and high basal metabolic rate. Women, on the other hand, may have higher needs for iron, especially during their reproductive years, and may be more susceptible to deficiencies in certain vitamins and minerals. Now, does physical activity matter? You know that, of course, it does, right? Individuals who engage in more physical activity require more calories and potentially a different distribution of macronutrients compared to those with a sedentary lifestyle. How about our health status? Different health conditions may necessitate specific dietary adjustments to manage symptoms, promote healing, or prevent complications. For example, anyone with diabetes require careful carbohydrate and sugar management, or anyone with heart disease may require limiting saturated and trans fats, cholesterol, and sodium. And people having allergies may require eliminating specific foods or food groups. Do you know of somebody having an allergy to some particular kind of food? Comment that below and let us know. Next is lifestyle. Vegetarian and vegan diets, for example, necessitate careful planning to ensure adequate intake of certain nutrients like vitamin B12, which is primarily found in animal products. Thus, these are various factors that determine your need for requirements, nutritional requirements. Now, if I ask you which one is healthier, potato wafers or roasted chana, I know you would instantly say roasted chana. We all know that, right? But let us understand how and why. For that, let's compare their nutritional information, say per 100 grams. First, let's check the number of calories in 100 gram of potato wafers versus 100 gram of roasted chana. See the difference? Now let's compare the fat content. 35 gram in wafers. Guess how many grams in chana? Just 6 grams. Almost one sixth. Next, let's see protein content. 7 gram versus 19 grams. See the difference? Next, dietary fiber, which is essential for proper digestion, remember? So it is 5 gram in wafers, whereas 17 grams in chana. And lastly, carbohydrates. 53 gram versus 59 grams, almost the same. So, now do you understand why should we go for healthy snacking? Some foods have high calories due to high sugar and fat content. Moreover, they contain very low amount of protein, mineral, vitamin and dietary fibers. What do we call these foods? I bet you could nail this one in a heartbeat. What did you say? Yes, of course, these are called junk foods. These foods include potato wafers, candy bars, carbonated drinks, etc. Consuming these foods frequently is not good as these are not healthy for our body. They make a person obese. Such a person may suffer from several health problems. We should take good care of our body to stay healthy. Eating a balanced diet and avoiding junk food contribute towards a healthy body. Good health is essential for leading a happy life, isn't it? Packaged food items must have information about the nutrients on their cover. Have you ever tried reading that information? The information lists the amount of each nutrient. Sometimes more nutrients are added to the food during processing to improve the nutritional quality. Do you know what is this process called? It is called fortification. For example, iodized salt and some baby foods are examples of fortified foods. Do you know of any other example of fortified food? Write in the comments below. Now tell me, the Food Safety and Standard Authority of India, FSSAI. It is an Indian government agency that regulates what? You are thinking right. It regulates food quality. Well done. Now take a break and come back for the next part of the chapter. And meanwhile, eat healthy and stay fit.